Yo, guys, I'm gonna talk about the time where I got way too high because I smoked way too much like a fucking idiot during school time. And I hope you guys enjoyed the story, and let's get right into it. So, this story also happened during grade 10, and me and my friends used to always go and get stoned during lunchtime and come back to class like high as hell. And this was really a problem if you look at the long run, but it made math class so much more interesting, so I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Actually, there's a lot of things wrong with that. Don't do that, guys. So basically, every single lunch we would go outside to get stoned, and we had English class before, like right before lunch, so we would like run down to the cafeteria, like grab a patty or two, and just go outside of the school. And once you go outside of the school, we have like a soccer field. And once you pass the soccer field, you're off school property, so they can't really do anything to you, even though they see you. But we really didn't want to be seen, so we went a little bit further than that. So I mean, that was good. Like, I don't want to like have eye contact with the teacher while I'm getting stoned or some shit. So basically, we got to our location, and basically we started smoking out of this really shitty bubbler. I recommend bongs, to be honest, or even a joint, because this bubbler was terrible. Like, it was so small, like the ashes was always going into my mouth, and that was really bad. But yeah, so to get into the story, like, I don't know what got into me, but like today I was like, yeah, today I must smoke a lot more than usual. So I was like, I don't know, like we used to take turns, but I was like hogging it that day, and I thought it was great. So like, it was laced with something too, so I was like tripping out. And we got done with our session. I ate like 3 patties because I was so hungry. And basically, I go back to the cafeteria and meet my girlfriend. And my girlfriend didn't know I was high. I just went to the cafeteria, and I got some more lunch because it hit me with the munchies real quick. But like, do you guys know when you're like so high, like when you put food in your mouth and you start chewing, like you don't feel the sensation of chewing, and like your taste is a little bit weird. I don't know if that happened to you guys, but that was exactly how I was feeling the cafeteria. I was just chewing, but I didn't like feel like I was chewing. Right? I just ate for the sake of like filling my stomach, basically. And lunch ended, and it was time for math class, and this is where I fucked up. Like, I forgot there was like an important summative like due that day. And when I walked into math class, pretty much everybody knew I was high. Like, my eyes were red as fuck. Like, I was like, oh, I'm a little bit sleepy, but like, I don't think anyone buying that shit. So basically, like, I put my head down during math class because, like, when you put your head down, close your eyes, you get this like good sensation like all over your body. And like, I was so high, like I couldn't focus on math. Like, fuck that shit. And basically, math class like just went real quick for me, and then it was comp sci class. I usually love comp sci, so like I usually focus in that class, but I couldn't focus in that class either. I was just so stoned. And because I didn't work, I had to go to one of my friend's house to finish up the math work. And I smoked way too much that my brain started like hurting. Like, not my brain, it's like I had a little headache. My eyes were like a little bit sore, like sore as in like, when you're really tired and you get the sore feeling in your eyes. Yeah, I had exactly that. So I couldn't think straight. I just couldn't function. So I was like just in the house sitting like, oh hell yeah, oh yeah, fuck math. Like, I didn't even know how important that shit was, but apparently it was worth 15% of my mark, which like killed my mark in the end. And basically I just got fucked up. I went back home and I just got knocked the fuck out. And the next day we handed in our assignments, and she marked it pretty quickly. She gave it back at the end of class, and holy shit, it was a miracle I got an 80 on that shit. My group members carried the fuck out of that project. So basically, guys, lesson here is don't smoke weed during lunch and go to class like a dumbass. And especially when you have a fucking summative like me. And I hope you guys enjoy the video, and like, subscribe, and see ya.
Yeah, waking up stress-free, taking a note from Cube. My lady texts me, hard time is overdue, so I hop inside my 95.